We must make sure that those judged to pose a grave risk to public safety do not have access to firearms, and that if they do, those firearms can be taken through rapid...
They have access, bro. Every crazy person, the first thing they do is get a firearm. Look at this. You guys know my buddy Ryan Katsu Yamagashi? Here he is. This is literally what he posts the day after 2 mass shootings done by crazy people. He posts this cool, badass... Boris K. thinks this is cool. This badass picture of him in a dilapidated kitchen holding a shotgun. You know?
Why?
Why would you... Are you trying to antagonize the good people of the world? Are you trying to scare them? Because you're the type of... these people laugh. Who do you think's doing this stuff? It's your type of person. It's a guy like you, Ryan, who does this. It's your buddies. It's that same ilk of people who do this. So when you do this, are you, ha ha ha, people are so, oh man, they're so stupid. They're all up. What are you saying here when you do this? You're gonna do this to people? Is that what's happening?
The guy just arrested for beating up his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who committed suicide.
You are nothing. And he works with Gavin, who is trying to tell the SPLC that he's not a hate group. Here's Gavin's right-hand man with a shotgun posting on probably the same day
he balanced
as one of the shootings.
On a jar of peanut butter, clicked the 10-second self-timer on his phone, made sure it was
what
a
is
good
so
angle.
cool about that? What are you trying to, I don't know, understand? Trying to be like, yeah, I know there's mass shootings, but I'm not going to stop being... And you don't even have a license to operate that gun. It's probably not even yours. Ryan Katsu getting his FOID card, gun license, going through all... How? The guy lives out of Gavin's studio. Did you hear about this? Rumor report. The rumor report.
Listen up. It's just in.
All the gossip. The rumor report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the rumor report.
The Breakfast Club.
Not going to tell you who said it, but somebody told me Gavin's studio is not in Manhattan. He lied. Big lie. Not going to say where it is, but it's in a very, very poor area of New York outside of the city. A very poor area. I've seen photos now of the outside of the building. This is true. And Gavin has made a little deal with Ryan where Ryan works for Gavin full time in trade for a shelter, a home over his head. Ryan Katsu lives in the apartment that Gavin is renting to do his studio out of. Yeah, it's a rumor.
Listen up.
So this is true, and I heard it from a very reliable source who never lies. And so, so that's what Gavin did for his studio. He rented like a $700 a month dilapidated shithole, and they're using the living room for the studio. And then Ryan, you could stay, but you're Gavin's right-hand man whenever he needs you. So Gavin pays the bill on this dump, and then Ryan lives there and works there. That's really what's going on. I'm not kidding here. He's a houseboy. That's sick. And then Gavin's lying to people. I have a studio in Manhattan. You can never invite anyone to this place. Look at this place. Look at this place. He's got, I don't know if you saw this photo. It's in the Bring Back group here. redbarradio.net/BBG. Ryan's got a quilt blocking the window because you know what happens when the sun comes in after being up all night. You know what that means. He's got a toads tank. Have you seen this? Where somebody once thought that they were going to keep toads or keep frogs. So they go, I'll get a terrarium for the frog. That frog died. And that whole tank is dirty. It's never been cleaned. It's right by the fridge.
What's in that bucket?
He's got a bucket there. That looks like one of those buckets that you would carry, if you were working at a commercial diner, you would have a bucket of lard like that, to wipe down the flat top back in the day. You have a bucket of lard. He's got, like file cabinet. Somebody's crazy when they keep a file cabinet in the kitchen because they just need something. Oh, this is about the right height for what I need to use it for. I'll put my file... Who did we see before? They had a file cabinet in the kitchen.
Denny? No, that was
No,
beside
but
the
that's
kitchen.
very close. Very close. So this place is a mess. Look at this. And this is how Gavin sets it up for him, the $4 million man. Gavin can't set this up, go, okay, you know what, I'm going to give it. And you should see the building. I'm not going to dox it. The building Gavin picked for this studio, I'm telling you, it looks like a project. Like a housing project. It is so dilapidated and scary. I don't know if he picked it. It's like a safe house. It's like, oh, this is our safe house. This is where we go.
We have
That's
it
what
on
it is.
good authority from someone who has never lied and would never lie.
Yeah. Denny has a trash can in the living room. Yeah, like a kitchen trash can. Yeah. So this is where he lives, and he's got the shotgun, and he's posing. And you would think Gavin could go, listen, I'm paying for your rent. You're representing me every time you do something like this. Put the guns away. I'm on trial for 8 things. Put the guns away. But no, he wouldn't even think to say that to Ryan the day after a mass shooting, that you shouldn't be posing with this menacing face, with that haircut, with a gun. So, Donald Trump, you want somebody here? Put him in one of your Muslim camps for a little bit until we sort it out. Remember when they did a ban on Muslims? Until we figure it out. You should do the ban on these autists here in America. I'll give you a list, a starting point. Put them in the containment camp with the Muslims and the Mexicans until we sort this out. I would love that. I am fully on board with that. Ryan, how would you like to do a couple of weeks sitting on the cement floor eating baby vomit as a meal? We should have never let the Japanese in this country anyway. You know, how did we get over? By the way, how did we get out of we bombed Pearl Harbor with a nuke and then it's all fine? They're here to kill. Trust me. Every camera you see a fucking Asian with is a bomb.